it was a hard game. They're a tough team to play against, and they're hard around the net, and I just felt, it gets to a certain point, and it was the game, right? Goals were going in, so it's frustrating, and then just felt, that was the moment.
Do you feel like what Hartman did was on purpose?
Well, I mean, we know the type of player he is. I actually like his game, to be honest, but I've been playing against him since the jungle days for a while now, and he plays the game hard, and I respect it, and that's no problem. So that's how it kind of played out, and it's all good.
But he skates towards you, and he could avoid it contact. It's like he skated right into your legs. You have your back to him, right? Did you even see him coming? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, he knows what he's doing. He's good at it, and like I said, I like his game. Plays hard and maybe dives a little bit much, but for the most part, pretty solid. And they're like I said, they're a tough team to play against, and it's not the outcome we wanted today.
Did you expect Fleury to come down, and what did you think of that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think kind of felt like it was our moment, but I got nothing but respect for Fleury too. Obviously, he's a legendary goalie, and coming down there, it shows a lot about him, and that's it.
That's rule number one, I guess, as far as I'm concerned. When I guess how I've been taught, anyways, and obviously Binner's a fiery guy, and I fought Hartman before and simply asked him. That's all it really was to it.
You seem surprised, pissed off that they gave you the 10-minute. What did they tell you?
Nothing. All right. And Kelly's great. Yeah, Kelly Sutherland's an awesome ref, and I have a lot of respect for him. And I don't know, he didn't really have an explanation. I think he was just caught up in the moment and thought maybe the game was getting out of hand. And like I said, I didn't say anything or punch Hartman or do anything. I simply pushed him. But it is what it is.
So right after you come back, I think it's right after you and Hartman were in the face-off circle. Did you say anything to each other?
I mean, I don't think I have to say much. I've challenged him earlier, and as a guy that plays hard, and I didn't want to fight, and at that point you just leave it. What are you going to do?
Brayden, obviously this has happened a lot with Jordan. Last time Chief said, "Hey, cool it, let's play goal." What do you think when you see it again? Like, you don't mind the emotion, or what do you think?
You know what? Obviously it's happened a few times or whatever this year, and that's between Chief and him and whatever else. But Binner's a good goalie, and obviously get caught up in the motion. If you would have seen a goalie fight, I think you would have been talking maybe a little bit different, right? So, it was close to happening, and obviously, whether it's part of his game or whatever, it gets him going. But it's like I said, whatever Chief and Binner, you can't control everyone, right? You have to worry about yourself and let him stop the puck and do what he does.
Well, he went right in the crease and hit Binnington, so Binner, reacted, which I don't really have a problem with. The guy went right in there, and so now, I'm not going to condone hitting like he did. It's going to be a match every time, but he's reacting on what Hartman did.
Should Hartman have gotten more than just 2 minutes?
No, I think it's a 2-minute penalty, which he got, and then, so.
Is it a situation where one of the other skaters on the ice maybe could have gone?
Well, they maybe could have. I don't know if they saw it or they scored a goal. Guys, are turning their heads, whatever, So, not sure if anybody saw it.
So you kind of answered it, but in the past you've said, "Hey, let's worry about stopping the puck." But were you okay with that emotion?
Well, yeah, I think at that moment, what Hartman did, it's it's going to be it's tough sometimes. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, he should just take it. I mean, something for me needs to be done.
Did you get any kind of explanation from the officiating crew as to why Binnington got the match?
Well, because with the blocker on, that's when
hard.
When you punch, it's a match penalty.
Did they tell you that, or you just figured that?
Well, I knew that.
Chief, would you like to see in the fight Fleury versus Binnington?
I don't really know, boys. I'm not. I don't care about that stuff. I really don't. What bothers me is just our lack of, puck play in the second period, and our lack of, protecting our net better. They scored a few goals around our net tonight. It's all we talked about before the game, that we got to be better there, and we weren't good enough. Had a real good start to the game. Our power play was clicking tonight. There was a lot of good things, and then the second period, I thought we started the second period off well. We were in the offensive zone with 2 or 3 shifts in a row. We had some good chances, and then we just, they got one and kind of downhill from there.
Was it just mistakes in your own end that kind of led to their
Puck play for sure, I think, led to the first 2 goals, in my opinion, where the puck should have been out of our zone. Or was out of our zone. We turned it over. Just not passing on a tape, just missed plays, and allowed them to come at us. And, just we weren't strong enough around our net. Got beat wide a couple times. Got beat up the gut on the 4-on-4. Just mistakes.
You had mentioned that this is a team that scores a lot of goals around the net too, so it's like something.
Yep. No, it's disappointing, for sure, because we had to start to win the game. We were first period.
This late in the season, it's got to be extra frustrating that stuff like this is still happening, right?
Yeah, it's frustrating for everybody. We're just going to keep pounding away at it and got to get better.
Maybe an explanation on the Schenn misconduct?
No, not really. I don't know. I guess they didn't want any more things to happen, so they gave them both a 10.
But you don't mind Schenn maybe trying to stick up for him or for Binnington there, do you? Or do you?
No, I have no problem with it.
The Verana was just the try on the nose there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of him tonight with the?
He got a couple goals. That's what he does. He can score. He's got a good shot. He did some good things.
And Buchnevich continues to deliver for you.
Yeah, he's solid again, like always. So, all right, thanks.